Hi everybody, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. This week's video is a collaboration that was created by Judy, aka Judinka Nail Art, and I'll have all of her information posted below in the description box, as well as the other talented ladies that joined in this collab. And this is being posted on June the 1st because in Europe it is International Childhood Day. So this collaboration is all about things from our childhood. So right now I'm just showing you all of the materials that I used, and I'll have them listed below in the description box below. But as usual, it's a stamping collaboration, and once we get into the actual video part, I will tell you what each of them meant for me as things from my childhood. Okay, so when I was growing up, my bedroom had two different wallpapers on it. One was actually a white striped, white wallpaper with red stripes on it. And so I'm using red striping tape, even though my fingernails were already polished pink. I don't know why I didn't repolish that nail white, but I didn't. So I just went ahead and I'm showing you how to apply the striping tape. And then just a little trick when you're finished with the striping tape, if you fold it over on itself on the end, then you have that little piece there that's not stuck. And then when you go to use the tape again, it'll be much easier for you the next time, instead of trying to find where the end is when it's stuck. So that's just a little tip that I found useful. I always just, use a tweezers or something and just fold the end over. So just cutting off the excess now, and you want to try to cut it so that it's maybe a millimeter above the end of your nail, just a tiny bit, so that when you put your polish, your clear top coat over it, it'll seal it in so that the stripes don't lift off. So I had some that stuck to my skin there, so I needed to use the tweezers to pick it off. But there it is, all finished up, and then I'm just using Madame Glam's No White top coat to just seal that in, and then I'll just cure that in my LED/UV light. And then my ring finger I left the same with all of the bling on it, because even as a child I loved bling. So that was actually done in 2 videos ago. So if you want to see that, I'll try to remember to put a card up so that you can check out that video. And here I'm just doing a stamping of unicorns, because let's be honest, what little girl didn't like unicorns? So I loved unicorns the same as everybody else, so I'm just going ahead and stamping them on there. And as usual, I just use Scotch tape to just clean up my stamper. And for my next finger, I did multiple stamps. So this is a G clef. I played the violin as a child, and I didn't have a stamp with a stamping plate with a violin on it. So I thought the G clef just could symbolize music in general, as I did like all different types of music. But as I said, I played the violin when I was in 2nd grade, and I actually played all through until I went to college. So that's representation for music, and there's what I have so far. And then this is one of those stacking dolls. Mine is actually a Russian stacking doll. I don't know if they make them from other countries. My great-grandparents were from Russia, and I just absolutely loved playing with these nesting dolls. They're called a lot of times, so since I had that on the stamp, I thought that I would include that in there. You know, I loved regular Barbie dolls too, but I was always fascinated with the nesting dolls. I just thought that they were really fun to play with, and especially I loved opening it up and then getting to the little teeny tiny one at the end. So I actually still have a set in my dining room. And I messed up my stamper there. I got acetone on it by accident, but I found out that I was able to pull that bottom piece off so that I could still use the stamper and see through it. So, but yes, they are not acetone friendly on the bottom. And here I'm stamping on a horse. When I was little, my dad used to take us to a farm, and this very kind woman would take my brother and me and let us take turns riding on her horse. And there was like a park across the street from the horse farm, and I just have a lot of fond memories of him taking us there. And when I got a little bit older and went to day camp in the summer, horseback riding was one of my favorite activities at the day camp. So I never did it on a professional level. It was always just, you know, like my dad taking us and then doing it at camp, but I just really enjoyed it. So, and then this is rainbows, and I just did it in white. I probably could have done a reverse stamping and added some color in there, but it's kind of tiny and just seemed like it would be a little bit difficult to do. So I was just removing the excess that was around it so that I could get just the rainbow with the clouds on there. So I kind of piled all of those things on to one fingernail. And there they are. And then this last one is the other wallpaper that was in my bedroom, which was just a flowered white and pink wallpaper. And there might have been red in there too as well. I don't really remember. So I know for sure it was pink and white flowers. So I just went ahead and stamped that. And then as you can see, my thumbnail is longer than the stamp. So I went back in and just added some more onto the end of my thumbnail just to cover it all up. And you just want to try to line it up when you're doing that so that it looks like it was all meant to be one piece. So there we are. So that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Make sure that you check out all of the ladies that participated. I'll have all of their pictures showing here at the end. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed, have your notifications turned on, and please feel free to share this video with somebody that you think would enjoy it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.